Hey, and welcome to 2019. Happy New Year. Some people I know are still getting over their hangovers, so that's kind of funny. But anyways, what I want to talk to you about today is, have you ever wondered why it is that, some people get the results and other people just don't? Have you ever wondered why that is? Maybe you're one of the people who gets the results and you're wondering why so many other people don't, like they just don't get it. Or are you one of those people who's just not getting the result that you want in your life, and you're wondering how those other people seem to always consistently be getting it? Or have you ever wondered why somebody like myself, who've worked with so many people around the world, right, from different walks, different talks, different cultures, different countries, different goals. So like sports teams that I've worked with, every one of them has won. Every athlete I've worked with has won. Companies that I've worked with, from big iconic multinational companies to small mom and pop companies or internet marketers, and how I've helped them produce massive consistent results. Have you ever wondered how that happens? Like, why, how is it? Now you might say, well, Kurek, because you're special and blah, blah, but that doesn't make sense, because I have to work with multitudes of people and help them produce results. So obviously this has nothing to do with me, right, specifically, besides that I'm helping them, teaching them a certain specific set of strategies, or what I call the formula, to get those results. But the thing is that anybody and everybody can actually produce the result. It's not about being special or lucky. You know what it is? It's and by the way, success in any area of your life. So the health and fitness you want to produce, the relationship you want to have, the money you want to make, whatever that is, it's not biased. It's not prejudiced. It's not for those special or lucky people. It's actually not. If we think that it is, well, that's one of the things that needs to change, is to think, well, I have to, I'm not that person. I can't do it. Well, that has to change. You got to get over that. So it's a very specific formula. And it really is going to come down to this. The first thing you have to work on is your mindset, right? You got to change that whole thing going on in your head that, you got to be special, or it's, I'm not one of the lucky ones, or, I was born under the wrong set of stars. All that stuff has to change. And what you really want then is you want to look at yourself and say, wait a minute, I am that person. I can do this. That's the mindset shift. And you might even say, I don't know how I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this anyways. Because again, if you ever study successful people like I study successful people, and by the way, I also study unsuccessful people, because when you see the differences, you go, wait a minute, there's a different program going on, or a different formula going on. And if I want the new results, all I got to do is get on a new formula. Well, one of those things is that successful people say, I don't know how I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do it anyways. That's the mindset shift. So no matter how long you've been working at trying to produce this result or results that you're looking for, no matter how long you've been doing it, even if you haven't gotten it yet, you got to get to that place where you go, you know what? I'm doing it. And I don't know how to do it, but I'm definitely doing it. And that's the mindset that that you need to start to develop. The next part is you have to develop some new skill sets, obviously, right? So, I'm one of those people, show me what to do, I'll do it. If that's going to produce the result, I'll do it. Just show me the way. Well, that's skill sets, right? So, and, today there's new technology, that we didn't have 10 years ago, right? You got video and mobile phones and smartphones and internet and all these things that 10, 15 years ago didn't even exist. And you might say, well, I'm not really a website builder. I don't really want to be a website builder. Okay, but if that's going to help you grow your business, to learn how to develop a website, well, then maybe that's one of the skill sets you need. But again, that's a mindset shift in which we say, well, I can't do that. I'm too old. You got to get over that. And you got to develop some new skill sets. And by the way, that mindset that we're talking about today, it's a skill set, right? You got to develop it. It's not just something that happens overnight. It's something that you have to work on and consistently be changing, and not just any mindset, obviously specific mindsets, and that's a skill set. Make sense? And the easy part about all of this is it's going to come down to these few simple steps to develop the mindset that you want and the skill sets that you need. And that is, number one is education. You're going to need the education of what those things are and how do you do those things. That's not even brain surgery, right? You go, wait a minute, that makes sense. I can understand that. Then application. Put those things of education that you've just learned into action. Obviously, you got to test and measure and make sure it's all working right. But, that's the stuff that you want to do that you go, okay, I got it. Education, application, put it into action, and then follow through. That's why I say you got to test and measure, and the fortune's always in the follow through. People go, oh God, it didn't work right the first time, so that means it doesn't work, and they quit. The fortune's always in the follow through. And so, to start off and kick off this year, Aaron and I have the goals for the Soul Workshop coming up. Now, it's only 3 hours long, but you want to talk about an action-packed, life-changing workshop, and it's so nominal. The cost is so nominal. It's unbelievable. When you go to you'll see a link here. You can go click to it. It's not about us making a lot of money. It's about kicking you off into this year with momentum. I mean, wouldn't you like 2019, this year, finally to be the year where you just produce crazy results, where you just have it better, you have it easier, you have more fun, you're making more money, you're better health and fitness, your relationships improved, or maybe you have one. How's that, right? So it's the Goals for the Soul program. And it's Aaron and I teaching, and it is life-changing. The comments we get back from people, the results that people produce is just awe-inspiring. And we love doing the program. We're going to be in Auckland, we're going to be on the Sunshine Coast, and we're going to be in Sydney. Click the link, find out the dates, book your seats. Now, it's very limited. And like I said, and by the way, this is not a big stadium event. It's very intimate. I'm going to be able to answer, and Aaron's going to be able to answer any question that you have about your specific goals and what you want to produce. But you're going to learn the specific formula of how do you do that. But remember, one of those things is application, right? So knowing about the workshop doesn't help you. Wanting to go to the workshop doesn't help you. You got to change that mindset and go, you know what? I'm going. I'm putting things aside. I'm doing what I have to do, and I'm going there because then I'm going to get the education that I need to produce what I can now put action on and get the results. It's not even that hard. And a lot of people say, once they learn it, once they start putting into action, man, producing the results was way easier than I ever thought. And if it was this easy, why isn't everybody doing it? Well, again, that's part of the mindset you got to drop. Is why isn't everybody doing it? I don't know, but why is always a disempowering question. The truth is that people who produce the best rewards in life, the best results, are the people who are willing to do just a little bit more than average people are willing to do. Not crazy amounts more, just a little bit, and be more consistent with those things. So I look forward to seeing you at the workshop. Click the link around this video and check out the city closest to you. Book your seats. Like I said, tickets are so inexpensive. It's mind-blowing, but it's going to be the most transformational, powerful 3 hours that you've ever experienced for you achieving your grandest dream goals. So I look forward to seeing you at the program. I look forward to having 2019 be the best year of your life. Until I talk to you again, well, have a most outstanding day.